すがは仮にも影の名を背負う忍びたちだ。ならば内浜田らも全力で答えよう。
Good afternoon, everyone. It is EQ Bard. And today, we are going to see if we can swarm through 39 into 40 directly. Basically bypassing all of 39 in one swarm. As you can see, we are out in Fanavai. This is a legendary bard spot for 35 to basically 50, 52. It's got some really great options. Lots of these Drolvarg, I guess. Drolvarg. Lots of these Drolvargs. And not too many folks out here. It does look like there is an enchanter, so I will do my best not to get in his way. Gonna turn down the background music just a little bit so y'all can hear me better. I have already started up the swarm. And I am expecting I'm probably going to need probably double my normal number, so probably about 50 in order to do all of this in one go. And obviously I don't need to do this all in one go. It's more of a, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I could? So we're going to see if that actually can happen. I know that I could do it. And it's just going to be a question of if I can get enough snarlers. Snarlers are going to be the key to this. The more snarlers and the less savages I get, the more likely I am to be able to accomplish this. It should be essentially a self-sustaining pull after a certain amount of time. You'll see they start to spread out and they'll kind of fan out throughout the entire field, and that's what we want because then they'll start picking up. They'll start picking up more as we go around. It kind of builds itself. I do have a couple pirates in the mix as well, which I think they're starting to green out. Let's do a refresh of my tracking. So much stuff up. I thought that's... Oh. Did somebody pick up my swarm? Maybe. There might be somebody else out here. So that means that's probably not going to happen. If somebody else is out here, I am probably not going to be able to get enough, especially if they're pulling stuff off of my swarm. So probably not going to be able to make it through the entire level in one go. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm targeting and hitting stuff with throwing stars. Gets my shurikens. Um, So probably just get like half. We'll head back to the coast. Let's see what we can pick up between here and there. Pirates are always a little bit dangerous. Only because they also look like pilgrims. So if you think that you're running by a pilgrim and all of a sudden he stabs you and stuns you, you're going to have a bad time. I do love the random bird sounds. That's one of my favorite things about this zone. Alright, I do not know how many I've got behind me. I know I've got a ton. I do not know if I have enough to complete my goal here. No. So. Let's find out, shall we? There's going to be a ton of things behind me, I think. Yes. Alright, here we go. Now, like I said, I normally only do 24. I went a little bit bigger on this pole, simply because I want to see if I can do that whole level, one level in do one level on a pole. Remember what I said about pirates being annoying? A little pirate ad there. And the other thing we need to watch for is we need to make sure that we are not, or we need to make sure that we're damaging all this stuff within like a 10-minute window from when we first pulled it, because if not, stuff will just start to wander away. There we are. There we are, that's what I want. Just got an ad. This guy probably thinks I'm crazy. And he's probably right, and hopefully he doesn't get too close to me. Because I could get him killed very easily. Alright, so we're gonna try to stick close to this rock here. Alright. And like I said, I do not recommend this. I do not recommend pulling these large numbers. I recommend pulling in groups of 25, which is what a bard can hit at this on Project 1999. But I'm doing a bit of a challenge. As you can see, we've had some of the savages already start to drop off. Savages are weaker. An interesting thing with the way that spells and songs affect mobs, it hits them in order of when they spawned. So if you've got 6 mobs all running together and you're launching a quad spell at it, your quad spell will always hit the same 6 mobs no matter what you're targeting. So it's not based on what you're targeting, it's based on when they spawned. There we go, there's our ding 39. Let's see if we have enough to take us to 40. 4%. 7%. I am fairly convinced that if that other bard hadn't been out there, I totally would have been able to pull this off. I think I'm probably going to get about 50%. Maybe less. We'll see. Part of the other thing is I do want to loot all of these. Fanavai is one of the zones where you definitely want to make sure that you're looting what you're killing. Simply because they drop fangs, and the fangs are what we're going to use to go from 50 to 52. 52 is a very important spell in a bard's life because it's where you get Celios' Song of Travel. Right, is that bard just spawned, or is that pirate just spawned? I swear I saw a pirate out here. Anyway, 52 is the goal after 47. So 47's one of the goals for right now. Wow, 39%. We're doing really well. We still got a ton, so we might get a good chunk of the way. 47 is my current goal right now because that is when I get my new dot. Yeah, 53%. %. I think I've got 10 snarlers behind me. Might be able to get to 70. Regardless, I do not think that I'm going to get the goal of pushing all the way through 39 into 40. Wow, that was a lot of resistance. I do not like the fact that I'm seeing a pilgrim killing things. That makes me worry that I've got a pilgrim sneaking up behind and taking some of this stuff. The bigger concern with that is if the pilgrim got AoE'd like it just did. Well, the good news about guessing I've got that is what I did not want to have happen. Well, I had all of that behind me. Really? This is annoying. What do you mean no target? Okay. Well, we didn't loot as much as we'd like to. That pilgrim ad really screwed me over, but It's a shame it was not a pirate, actually. That would have made things simpler. So, that's it. Thanks for watching.